Within AVAproject and AVACAD, users are able to access an inventory of installed catalogs through the Catalog Explorer. Its familiar interface is designed to mimic the standard Windows File Explorer. A list of all catalogs currently installed on the system can be displayed using small icons, larger icons, or in a detailed list view. The detailed view provides a convenient list containing the full manufacturer's name, the manufacturer's release number and date along with the currency of catalog. An additional revision date indicates the last time the catalog was modified, and is used by AVAproject to identify the most current edition of a given catalog. The catalogs are grouped by division. Division 8 being architectural doors, frames, and accompanying hardware, while Division 10 includes washroom partitions and accessories. The Catalog Explorer also contains a tab labeled Subscriptions. As its name implies, this tab provides a detailed list of all current subscriptions maintained by your company. Subscriptions are grouped by license or serial number, with the one being used by the current system identified with a green checkmark. Each subscription, be it for individual catalogs, catalog groups, or additional subscription-based software modules, is listed along with its effective and expiry dates. When AVAproject is first installed, the Catalog Explorer will of course be empty, as no catalogs have yet been downloaded. The Subscription tab, however, will already contain a detailed list of all the content subscribed to. Subscription information, along with company artwork and other configuration files, are automatically downloaded by AVAproject. When new subscription information becomes available, a dialog such as this one is displayed when AVAproject is started. AVAware catalogs can be downloaded directly through the software itself. Before one can do so, however, they must be logged in via their AVAware account. This is done by simply clicking the Login tool button and providing the necessary credentials. User accounts are created and maintained by your company administrator and are associated with the company license and subscriptions. Once successfully logged in, the Login button is replaced with the active user's name, and several additional tools are activated in the toolbar. It should be noted that access to the various tools can be restricted by the system administrator, so the specific resources available to each user can vary based on their permissions. Amongst the available tools is the one that allows users to download additional or updated catalogs. This provides access to the catalog downloading feature. When selected, the system accesses the AVAware cloud and retrieves a list of all catalogs available given the user's active subscriptions. Catalogs are grouped by their product category: doors and frames, Division 8 hardware, Division 10 products, and so on. Next to each catalog is the manufacturer's release date and the date it was last revised. To install any or all the catalogs, simply check the box next to each name and click on Download. All of the selected catalogs are downloaded and installed, along with any catalog cuts that may accompany them. Once the download is complete, the catalogs are mounted. This means that they are added to the internal manifest and made ready for use. The newly downloaded catalogs will then be visible in the Catalog Explorer. From within the Catalog Explorer, the details of any installed catalog can be examined by double-clicking its icon. This will bring up a view that contains the release and revision details for the given catalog, along with contact information for the manufacturer that publishes it. The next tab in the catalog viewer is the Release Notes. This tab provides access to a detailed revision history of the catalog as provided by the AVAware catalog development team. Log entries indicate whether each revision is due to a new release by the manufacturer or simply an update. For catalogs that have accompanying catalog cut libraries, a third tab is provided in the catalog viewer, which allows users to quickly browse the entire collection of cuts. Users can step through them by clicking on the right and left pages, or by using the slider at the bottom for quick access. Resizing the viewer will cause the images to size and re-render accordingly. When updates become available to any of the installed catalogs, a notification is given through the AVAware catalog deployment system. Each time AVAproject is launched, the software checks the online catalog library and compares it against the versions that are currently installed. If there are newer versions available, a notification similar to this one is given. This dialog indicates that new catalog updates are available, and the user is given the opportunity to log in immediately should they wish to download them. In either case, a list of the updates is then displayed, showing the release and revision dates of the currently installed version, as well as those of the update. If you have logged in using your AVAware user account, you'll be able to download them immediately. Simply select the catalogs you wish to update and click on Download. The selected catalogs will be downloaded and installed, just as before. If you chose not to download the updates immediately, they can always be accessed later by clicking on the Download Additional or Updated Catalogs in the toolbar, or by selecting the option from the Help menu. Over time, as newer editions of the various catalogs are downloaded and installed, the list of catalogs that appear in the Catalog Explorer will grow. While updated versions of any given catalog release replace the older one, the final version of each manufacturer release is retained. This is done to accommodate projects that benefit from industry-standard price protection in respect to the changes and additions. Over time, you may begin to notice that multiple editions of the various catalogs are listed in the Catalog Explorer, some of which have a red line going through them. This strike indicates that while the catalog is present, it is currently inactive. When an inactive catalog is selected, a notation in the status bar explains exactly why. In most cases, it will be something to the effect of newer edition installed. The detail view shows each of the installed editions of a catalog, with the release and last revision dates of each. On occasion, typically when working on older projects or projects that were quoted using a previous edition of a pricebook, it may become necessary to switch back to that previous edition in order to price product changes or additions. In that event, it's a simple matter to instruct AVAproject to utilize the older edition instead of the latest. This is done through the Mounting Priority feature. When selected from the Catalog Explorer, a list of all catalogs for which there are multiple editions installed is presented. Next to each is a radio button, which can be used to indicate which is to be made active. To switch back to an earlier edition of any given catalog, simply click on the button next to the corresponding release date. Please note that where no specific edition is selected, AVAproject will select the latest by default. After the selections are made, click on OK to confirm them. AVAproject will proceed to remount the catalog list using the catalog editions selected to be active. As the list of installed catalogs and past editions continues to grow, or if users cease to use any of the catalogs, they may wish to simply delete them entirely from their system. Once again, this can be easily accomplished through the Catalog Explorer. While this can be done by simply deleting catalog files from the file system, users are strongly advised not to do so. Many catalogs are installed with supplementary files containing resources such as cut sheets. The delete catalog features within AVAproject will automatically purge these supplementary files as well, when they are no longer required. The use of this feature is extremely straightforward. As before, a list of all installed catalogs along with the release and revision dates is shown. In order to delete any of the catalogs, check the box next to it. After clicking OK, you will be asked to confirm the delete request before they are removed from your system.